This is WPTV, William Patterson Television.
Live from Studio A at Hamilton Hall, it's the Caleb Washington Show. Tonight, Nick Hirshon and musical guest Candice Lee, plus an exclusive look at a soap opera screen test. And me, I'm Chase Hafner. And now, entering our stage, it's your host, Caleb Washington.
Oh, stop it. Stop it. Thank you. Thank you. Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the Caleb Washington Show. Do not adjust your seat. There has not been a miscast. It's me with hours of hair and makeup. No, actually, it's me, Isabel Birritteri. That's right, I'm back. Hey, Chase, how's it going? Good to see you. Now you're probably thinking to yourself, where's Washington tonight? Well, don't worry, he's fine. We have him locked up in one of the Hamilton bathrooms. No one dares to go there, so they'll never find him. But don't worry, he has food and water, I think. Plus, the networks kept calling me, begging me, save us, we need you back now. Chase isn't even close to being as good of a co-host as you. And I was like, yeah, okay, sure, if that's what you want. Plus, I finally get my spotlight. And don't I look good? I have to tell you, it feels like 2024 is the year of the revival. Think about it. Mean Girls is back, Frasier's back, Jon Stewart is back on The Daily Show. The list goes on. It's like producers sat down and said, you know what? When McDonald's brings back the McRib, people love it. So why wouldn't they love it if we brought back everything else? Now quickly, make more Planet of the Apes. Now, let's see what happened recently, shall we? History was made at this year's WrestleMania as the world acknowledged Cody Rhodes as he finished his story and ended Roman Reigns' 4-year championship reign. And honestly, I think this should be how presidential elections are decided. Every 4 years, we stick two of them in a ring and watch them go crazy. Trump picking up a folding chair, Biden's jumping from the top of the rope, RFK Jr. is somewhere, I guess. And of course, ending off with someone getting a novelty-sized belt. Now that would get people to go out to vote. In TV-related news, after meeting his wife on The Golden Bachelor, Gary Turner and Teresa Nist announced their divorce after only 3 months. 3 months! Now that might sound short to some, but in this day and age, 3 months is like 25 years. Not to mention, this means we can have season 2, The Golden Bachelor, but somehow with more silver. And finally, JoJo Siwa made headlines with a new look and sound. Her song Karma went viral, and I know some people are shocked with everything because the Queen of Bows is gone, but have no fear, Abby Lee Miller was in the back of that song and still put JoJo at the bottom of the pyramid. Maddie will always be number one. Now we have a great show for you tonight.
Whoa, what the heck? What is going, oh, hey, thank you, hi, thank you so much. What is going on? I closed my eyes for like 10 minutes, and then the next thing I know, I hear my song playing. Why'd you start the music?
Well, we didn't know where you were, so we just went ahead and started without you.
Well, someone should have woke me up before the show.
Well, we need to give people what they want.
Yeah, I know, but...
And not only did I take over your job, but I'm taking over your show.
What?
That's why it looks different.
What? What do you mean taking over? What do you mean taking over my...
Listen, I canceled your scheduled guest. Sorry, Hirshon. Now, your guest tonight is going to be, surprise, me.
What? Wait. I'm confused. Why did you...
Well, don't worry, Candice Lee is still your musical guest as scheduled, and because even though I can sing, I'm not a professional. But anyways, it's going to be... I'm going to get ready, and you should too. Stick around. We'll be right back. Candice Lee's here. It's going to be amazing.
This is WPTV, William Patterson Television.
Hi, welcome back. Well, that was an interesting open to the show. So, for those who are just joining us, our producer Isabel has apparently taken over our show, which is why you don't see our normal set right now. So, she's our guest tonight. Plus, we got music from the lovely and talented Candice Lee. But before we go on, I just want to know one thing. Did any of you guys know about this? Chase, crew, anybody?
Hold up. Hey.
Hey.
What's up, Caleb?
Hey, how you doing?
Yeah, she told us before the show, before it started. I think you missed this morning's meeting.
I did. Wow. Well, that's just great. I love the fact that no one thought to tell the actual host, that but it's fine. I thought we were good friends, but okay. Well, I can't believe I'm actually saying this, but can I actually get my show back, or is she gonna come popping out the desk like Houdini?
Oh, it's all yours, buddy.
Okay. Well, hell, let's just roll along. Let's just roll along here. Since there's been so many surprises going on today, I thought I'd share mine. I was offered a small role for a new soap opera right here on this very network. And right now, we're going to give you an exclusive look at the pilot episode. Hope you enjoy it.
Caleb,
Yeah.
the footage was not delivered to us in time, but we do have some of the screen tests with you and everyone else who auditioned.
Oh, even better. Roll the clip. Hi, I'm Caleb Watson, and I play Walter, and it's not all roses.
I'm Jenny Xantis, and I'm just here. You know, I'm just here.
She plays Layla.
The cute one. So basically, the show is called It's Not All Roses, where Walter, who is getting married to this beautiful woman called Leia, right? Leia, and he finds out that his new next door neighbor happens to be Leia's ex-boyfriend, and he is not happy about that.
Our audition tapes were, they were interesting to say the least.
That's a good word to put it. They were good. Not as perfect as we wanted it to be, but you know, some hit right here.
Yeah, hopefully this lasts longer because it
We didn't even start. I was supposed to go first.
I'm sorry.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
I can't believe we're getting married in a week.
Yeah. Hopefully this lasts longer because my bank account can't hit no more.
Oh yeah? Really?
Yeah, really. I did pin and I just forgot the line again. Yeah, you know what it ain't cheap. Yeah, it costs the same amount as buying us a car.
Wow. So our wedding is now a car? Huh? We're supposed to.
If you can afford it. No, I know that wasn't.
We're supposed to.
I know that wasn't the line.
That was tough. We're supposed to. That should be before that. When I say we're supposed to.
Yeah.
We're supposed to.
But you like that line?
Yeah. Right? We're supposed to be expressing our love with the people who love us. They're enjoying us.
Yeah, you're probably right.
You know I am.
Hey, but I'm just saying. Yeah, you're probably right. But I'm just saying, hey, buying a car is way better than waking up and seeing $0 in your bank account.
Hey, that's the price of beauty and love and marriage.
Yes, sure it is.
Who is Shania? Oh, say it.
She's your old friend.
Doesn't sound like she's just a friend.
All right. She's my ex.
What?
So that's it, everybody. We can't wait for you to go see It's Not All Roses coming this fall to WPTV.
Yep, that's a wrap, folks. Peace. Woo!
Man, after watching that, I hope it gets picked up for a full season. What's that? Oh, I just got where it's already canceled. Damn, that got canceled faster than a Minecraft YouTuber. Well, anyway, Isabel joins us right after we say some stuff. We'll be right back.
You WPTV. Award-winning college television.
Welcome back to the Caleb Boston Show. My guest tonight needs no introduction, but I'm going to give her one anyway because I'm actually obligated to. She is an Emmy Award-winning writer and producer. You know her from work at Raven Radio, Very Late with Vaughn Lake, and now my show. Please welcome our producer, Isabel Birritteri. Oh, she's already
Yeah. Take over.
All right. Yeah. Just adding to the funny, folks. Hello. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Nice to see you. Yeah, I'm good. Thank you very much. All right. So tell me about your experience here at William Patterson.
Where do I start? So I got here in fall of 2020, which, if you recall, COVID. That was horrible.
During the pandemic, yeah.
Everything was like virtual, but TV Club was still kind of trying to go strong. I started off with the Fake News Network. I was a writer there. And then as things started to get more in person in the next school year, I got more involved in TV Club, still did some stuff for FNN. And then the end of my sophomore year is when we put together Very Late with Vaughn Lake. When it started, I was just a writer, and then the next year came, everyone graduated, classic, and then I became the sidekick, and for a while it was me and Vaughn doing that show, but throughout my, I'm news director at the radio station upstairs, worked at the technical services window here. I've got a lot of lore.
Yeah, of course, shout out to Vaughn. Hey, Vaughn, I hope he's watching right now. Nice to see you, buddy. All right, now I know you just mentioned Raven Radio. How did you get involved with Raven Radio?
Yeah, so there's this big event at the beginning of every school year called CommFest. I had started working at the technical services window with the past news director, Marissa Banks, and she encouraged me to apply for the radio station. And I was like, okay, sure. And I applied, had an interview with then, I don't know if he was a general manager or fill-in general manager, Seabass. He was pretty cool. I got in, me and Marissa rebuilt that news department, and the rest is history. Yeah, the rest is history,
yeah. And as a news director at Brave New Radio, what is the craziest story, what is the craziest news story you've ever written? What was the craziest?
Wow, yeah, the craziest I've ever written. Well, I will tell you about more of a crazy experience. So about a year ago, there was, unfortunately in Patterson, there was a big issue with police violence, and I'm sure there still is, where the Attorney General had to step in and take over the police department, and there was a protest because the police unfortunately shot and killed a anti-violence activist. And me and the now program director of the station, Bella, went to a protest at City Hall in Patterson, and that was probably the craziest news story I've done. Probably the most important that I've felt, and I still follow the story. But going there, being in the heart of the whole protest at the town council meeting, it was a lot, but it came out pretty well, that story, and I'm very proud of it.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, that's fantastic. That is fantastic. Now, when did you decide to get into when did you decide to get into comedy?
I got super into comedy when I was in high school. I discovered SNL. No. I started watching.
You'd be good at it. You'd be good at it.
Lorne? Anyway. Yeah, I started watching a lot of SNL sketches, and I fell in love with sketch comedy. And then I started started watching a lot of stand-up comedians, especially John Mulaney at a time. And then I learned
he's a very funny guy.
Yeah. I learned that he was a writer for SNL, and I was like, wait, you could do that? And so I was like, actually, I want to do that. But then, entertainment is it's a intense field to get into. I'm not a Nepo baby, so it's kind of rough.
It's kind of rough. I mean, yeah, it's a tumultuous to say the least. Yeah. Now, how were you able to come? Now, I know you've written so much stuff for FNN. As you mentioned, you've written for FNN. You wrote for Very Late. Now, how were you able to come up with that? How were we able to come up with that kind of stuff?
Yeah. For Very Late, a lot of the writing, the intense writing, was for the monologue. So we kind of just looked up. Honestly, what I do for the news department, just look up news, current events, and we try to make jokes about it.
Oh yeah, I think that's how the same thing that we come up with our monologues for the show.
And then for one-off sketches, the sketches that I do or that I've written are usually based off of archetypes of people and things that I can find little jokes in and exaggerate.
Like stereotypes and all that stuff. Oh yeah, that's very good. Now, I know since the last time we were together, you recently got an internship at NBC.
Yes.
Well, congratulations.
Yes.
How's that going so far?
It's going really well. I've been there since September. I'm interning in the news department at the network desk, so it's national. I've learned more than I could have ever expected to learn. When I went in, a lot of my experience with television is more like technical production, and then of course like comedy writing. So when I went in, my first day, my coworker was like, "Yeah, so we basically cover the news of the entire Western Hemisphere," and I was like, "So okay." Casual, the entire Western Hemisphere. No big deal, no big deal. Going from like Brave New Radio, where it's just like Passaic County, and then like News 12, where it's just New Jersey, to the Western Hemisphere. No big deal.
Yeah, and I don't want to trip, but yeah, and I know you're going to be leaving us. I know you're going to be leaving us soon.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm really going to miss you. What will you miss? But enough about my stuff. What will you miss most since you're graduating? What will you miss most? What will you miss the most about being here at William Patterson?
Probably having the resources to do like whatever projects I want to do. Being part of TV Club, this whole, everyone's here working together all the time. It's so much fun. We're always all together. And of course, I'll really miss Al Clark.
Hey, can we get, no, we can't get, no, okay, all right, anyway, the crew here, they're fantastic.
Yeah.
And Al, we love you, man. We love you, buddy. Yeah. So, I'm going to miss you.
Oh,
I'm gonna miss you so much, but I really appreciate you coming on the show, and I'm actually kind of glad you took over the show because it's a proper send-off, right?
Yeah, it's a full circle moment.
Full circle moment. So
and thank you for having me.
Thank you so much for coming on the show. Oh, and I really am gonna miss you so much.
I'm gonna miss you too.
All right, Isabel Birritteri, everybody. We're gonna take a break right now. We'll be right back with Candice Lee. Stick around, folks.
This is WPTV, William Patterson Television.
Welcome back, everybody. Our musical guest tonight is a fantastic singer-songwriter and a touring musician. Performing her original song, How Can I? Y'all give it up for Candice Lee!
You said let's do something soon, but that was 3 weeks ago. I'd be more likely to see a blue moon. I know how this is gonna go. Not good at hiding my jealousy, but I don't wanna show negativity. I just want you close, want you here with me, but you're there with her and it hurts. 2, 3, 4, how can I fall asleep knowing that her head is on your shoulder where mine is supposed to be? How could you invite her over? Feels like a second ago we were inseparable. How could you move on so quickly? How can I fall asleep knowing you're not waking up next to me? Never showed up to my party. Found out you were at the club. Saw her wearing a tight red dress on your story, but I'm not ready to give up. Not good at hiding my jealousy, but I don't want you seeing that part of me. I just want you close, want you here with me. Will we ever be like we were? How can I fall asleep knowing that her head is on your shoulder where mine is supposed to be? How could you invite her over? Feels like a second ago we were inseparable. How could you move on so quickly? How can I fall asleep knowing you're not waking up next to me? Next to me. Fall asleep knowing that her head is on your shoulder where mine is supposed to be. How could you invite her over? Feels like a second ago we were inseparable. How could you move on so quickly? How can you fall asleep knowing you're not waking up next to me?
All right. Hey, nice job. Great job. Thank you so much. Hey, nicely done. Oh, wow. Oh, sorry. We may want to do that again. Anyway, Candice Lee, everybody. Her song, How Can I, is out on streaming platforms. We'll take a break. We'll be right back.
This is WPTV, William Patterson Television.
My thanks to Candice Lee, Isabel Birritteri, Chase Abner, our crew on and off the set, and of course Al Clark. Our guys, go check out, go listen to her new song. She's really good. Thank you so much for being here, Candice Lee. We'll try to get whoever we can regularly schedule on our next episode. But for now, stay tuned for WPTV Presents coming up next. Thanks for being part of what I think was the greatest show ever. Thanks for watching. Good night. God bless.